Good morning everyone and welcome to day 2 of this first test match between Australia and New Zealand at Lords. Australia currently are 32 for 1 in response to New Zealand's 211 that they made yesterday. We join the action now as Richard Hadlee bowls the first ball of the day to David Warner. And Warner jogs through for a gentle single. Oh, Ponting is superb on his pads, and that's the first boundary of the day. That looked like an in-swinger from Hadlee, but Ponting picked it and easily whipped it away through mid-wicket. And again, 4 more. Trent Boult will need to try and keep away from there. And that's the first boundary for Warner today. Beautifully played. Ponting leans back, punches that into the gap. Will that be 4? Yes, it will. Oh, Ponting has got his foot right to the pitch of that one and timed it so well, that's gone over cover point for 6. And Bond this time 2 straight, and Ponting's taken this one down the ground for 4. Oh, beautifully bowled down the slope. Oh, Warner's whipped that one away. This is an expensive start for Shane Bond. Oh, beautifully hit. That'll be 4 more for Warner and the 100 for Australia. That's nicely in the gap. 2 for Ponting, and that will be his 50. Oh, that's handsomely driven. Pitched up from Vettori, and Ponting timed that beautifully. Now Ponting goes down the ground for 4 more. He's really looking in superb form. Chris Cairns just telling you over. That's over pitched, and Ponting's got that one through point for 4 more. Oh, that looked like an arm ball from Vettori, and that slid through Ponting's legs. Swept, and that'll be 4 more. Now he goes in front of square. Oh, Ponting is absolutely dominating New Zealand at the moment. That's a nice shot from Warner too, through square leg for 4. Vettori over the wicket. Oh, that ball spun a bit. A half-hearted appeal. What does the umpire say? No, not out. Ponting has mistimed that one, but mid-on is too wide. That's gone down the ground for 4. How frustrating for New Zealand. Oh, beautifully timed from Ponting, doesn't even bother to run. He moves on to 89. And that will be 50 for Warner, absolutely hammered through the covers. That's gone very fine, that's beaten the man down there, and that will be 4 more. Well, he's played some magnificent shots this morning, Ricky Ponting, but none better than that. That was beautiful. Well, that was nicely bowled, perhaps a little bit of reverse swing for Boult. And that's lunch on day 2, while Australia completely dominating that session. Ricky Ponting is on 96 not out, and David Warner on 62, both scoring at a very fast rate. No wickets for New Zealand, they toiled hard, but they'll need some wickets after lunch to get themselves back into this match. Nicely flighted from Vettori, but Warner's whipped that one away, through mid-wicket for 4 more. Inside out, past point, and 4. That's in the air, and Vettori runs around, and he's taken it. Oh, what a strange dismissal that is. That looked like a slow ball from Richard Hadlee. David Warner's bottom hand really took over. The ball flew in the air, and Daniel Vettori ran back at fine leg and took a neat catch. Warner is out, caught Vettori, bowled Hadlee for 74, and Australia are 191 for 2. Steve Smith has come out to join Ricky Ponting, who is on 99. And that will be it. The first 100 of the Y50 Test Match Championship goes to Ricky Ponting of Australia. And he's not finished as Ricky Ponting. That's a beautiful shot for 4. Again, just beautiful placement right into the gap. New Zealand need Ponting's wicket. Oh, just past the outside edge. How frustrating. Oh, that's out. Oh, that ball bounced on Steve Smith, and all he could do was bunt it straight to Ross Taylor. Yes, Smith is out, caught Taylor, bowled Vettori for 3. That's a wicket New Zealand badly needed, and Australia are 204 for 3. Overpitched. Oh, and that's been neatly guided away by Ponting. Sliced away, and that'll be 4. Well, that's come in down the slope. A big appeal from New Zealand. They're begging for the umpire to give Ponting out, but the umpire says no. Let's have a look. Yes, that ball with the slope just going past leg stump. Oh, that's a nice ball from Shane Bond, past Ponting's outside edge. Ponting runs us down to third man. Williamson, it's a sparing dive, but that will be 4 more. I think he's done it again. Yes, that's 4 more past Williamson. Oh, Ponting is absolutely toying with the bowling and moves on to 136. Oh, Ponting is looking unstoppable. Shane Bond is really struggling out there. He's taken the edge, but that will be 4 more. And now Ponting goes down the ground. That's 3 fours in the over. This is very frustrating for New Zealand. Steve Waugh works that one away off his hip, and that will be 4. Edged, and a good effort by Ross Taylor, but that just didn't quite carry. That's a big shout from New Zealand. What does the umpire say? Not out. Oh, that must have been very close. Let's look at the replay. Oh, that must have hit Ponting just outside the line of off stump. And that's 150 for Ricky Ponting. Boy, he's put on a batting masterclass here today at Lord's. Ponting is really taking the attack to the New Zealanders now. That's gone all the way for 6 over mid-on. Oh, Steve was very strong off his pads. He's whipped that away through mid-wicket. Oh, that's out. A thin edge through to McCullum. At long last, New Zealand will be saying Ricky Ponting is out. Caught McCullum bowled Cairns for a magnificent 160. And Australia are 286 for 4. That's nicely played from Steve Waugh. Whipped just behind square leg. And that's 4. Chris Cairns is charging in. And oh, that ball going down the slope through Steve Waugh's legs. Steve Waugh brings up the 300 with a superb cover drive. And that will be tea on day 2. 3 wickets in that session, but 125 runs in another session of superb Australian batting. David Warner out for 74 and Ricky Ponting out for a superb 160. You have to go a long way to see a better innings than that. Steve Waugh is currently on 44 and Captain Alan Border is with him on 1. 2 wickets for Richard Hadlee and 1 each for Vittori and Chris Cairns. Chris Cairns bowling around the wicket to Alan Border, who punches him down the ground, and that will be his first boundary. That looked like a slower ball from Cairns, but he overpitched it, and Steve Waugh got it away through square leg. Tossed up, and Alan Border takes the invitation, whacks it through mid-wicket. And that will be 50 for Steve Waugh. Oh, he's out now. Stephen Fleming's taken the catch. That's the wicket New Zealand badly needed. Chris Cairns punches the air in delight. Steve Waugh is out. Caught Fleming bowled Cairns for 50. And Australia are 320 for 5. Short. And Gilchrist is a wonderful puller of the ball. And now Gilchrist has got this one away for 4 more. This is a dangerous innings for New Zealand. That's beautifully played by Border. Through straight mid-on for 4. Whoa, an aggressive bouncer. Alan Border gets out of the way, but that will be 4 byes. Another short ball from Bolt, and Gilchrist has got this one away. That will be 4. And that's nicely bowled. Alan Border has pounced on that short delivery and pulled it very straight, through mid-off actually, for 4 more. Slanted across Border, beats the edge. Oh, he's looking very compact today, Adam Gilchrist. Beautifully played, gave himself some room, hit that right into the gap. And that will be stumps on day 2. Gilchrist and Border taking Australia through to 397 for 5. Let's have a look at the scorecard. Border currently on 48 not out, Gilchrist on 39 not out. Steve Waugh out in that session for an even 50. 2 wickets still for Hadlee, 1 for Vittori, and 2 for Chris Cairns. This has been a day dominated by Australia. 365 runs for the loss of only 4 wickets, scoring at over 4 runs and over. They are now 186 runs ahead of New Zealand, and you feel they've really set themselves up to win this first test match and get ahead in this first quarter-final series. That's it from us. Do join us tomorrow for day 3, and bye for now.